All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another session of Divine Body and Mind session, the gathering, and we're here to go ahead and get started as we usually do to warm up the body from the inside out. We're just going to start out with some breathing. Go ahead and place the palms of your hand just below your navel. For all the males, the right hand over left, and for all the feminine females, the left hand over right. And then we're just going to spread our legs out, our feet out, shoulder width apart, slightly, very, very, very slightly bend the knees and resting on your heels, relaxing the body, erect the spine, head up, and just breathe at your own pace. Expanding the belly on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. Give opportunity to feel the body. Notice your balance, whether your weight is shifting to the front or back or to the side. There's nothing wrong with either, but just be very cognizant and just aware of just your body and your presence. Let go of all thoughts, realizing that the universe loves you and is providing for you, your family, and your loved one. We realize that the universe knows best. And therefore, we cast every care upon God. Take this opportunity to give yourself permission to feel. Feel the feelings that are current with you. We're not talking about feeling happy. We're talking about feeling whatever state you are in right now and honor that and be thankful for that feeling state. Whatever it may be. Take time to notice any congestion, any tightness within or around the body or the energetic field. We give thanks for the tension and the congestion. Giving thanks to God to be able to feel when the body is warning us or giving us messages. We thank God for those indicators. And we just give permission to our bodies just to allow that tension, that congestion to pass. And we open ourselves up to that process and the opportunity. We don't label it as bad or deficient or wrong. Well, we label it as an opportunity, realizing and thankful for the universe process. An opportunity to decongest, to deconstruct, and transcend. Good. All righty. So now we're going to go into lubricating the body. Let's go ahead and turn our wrists the inward direction slowly, intentionally. Big turns, slow big turns. Feel. And reverse. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and stretch those hands out and fingers and begin to move those digits one at a time in both the fingers and the toes. Open, exhale, and close. Inhale. Open, exhale. And close. And open. And close. And open. Good. Let's go ahead and begin to work on that arm with the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. Nice big rotations. Feel the tendons and the joints. Getting movement with the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. Nice. And switch the rotation. Realizing motion is lotion. Beautiful. Working your area of comfort. And let's go ahead and switch arms. And switch that rotation. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's speaking to me. That up right there. Yep. Yep. That's speaking to me right there. Right there. Right there. Yes. And relax. You know, this reminds me, I always want to do the wave, right? Right. Shoulders. Let's go ahead and rotate them shoulders to the back. Nice, big, slow, intentional circles up and around. Relax the back spine and just rotate. Inhale and exhale. Feel. We're not about trying to feel good. We're trying to be good at feeling. and reverse. Up and down. Inhale, exhale. And relax. Let's go ahead and shake that out. Bounce those heels on the ground. Shake them arms. That on a nice, beautiful sigh. All right, we're going to do something just a little new today. Let's go ahead and bump those hands. Bump those fists. Bump those fists. It's like that. I'm going to come closer so you can see it. Bump the fist. There you go. And turn it to the other way. Upside down. There you go. You're just like your hand, just like your feet, your hands also have acupressure points that stimulate all of the different organs and systems within the body. Now open up the web of the hands and do in between the thumb and first finger. There you go. And the first finger and middle finger, get in between there. And the next webbing. And the last webbing. Beautiful. Now let's do the backs. Yes. Beautiful. And let's do the front. Yes. Thank you for giving me a hand clap of praise. Now let's go ahead and tap up that arm into the chest. And back down that arm, the back of the arm. And the other side of the arm. Just get all around that arm into the chest. Now let's switch hands to the other side of the chest and just go down to the arm again and go up and down the different sides of the arm, inside, outside, back. Tap those arms. And the chest. And the midsection. And the lower parts of the sacral. Good, tap those. And let's go ahead and tap the pelvic area and the hips and the glutes. And let's work our way down the legs. Backward and forward. Get them legs. Oh, that feels good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, while we're down there, go ahead and web up the hands. And let's go ahead and put our hands behind the head and in your area of comfort. Go ahead and pull that head down and begin to breathe through your mouth and make space in between the vertebrae. Big belly inhale. And sink that belly back to the spine, exhale. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Inhaling, exhaling at your own pace. Pull the head down. You can feel that stretch in the hamstrings. All righty, let's go ahead and put those hands on the knees and bring the feet together. Hands on the knees and feet together, and let us rotate those knees. Uh-oh, snap, crackle, and pop. They all out today. Snap and crackle and pop. Usually a snap, but all three showing up today. Thank you. And reverse. Up. Beautiful. And relax. Go ahead and climb up the body. Hands on the hip. Feet separated. Shifting the weight to one side and just go ahead, put the toe on the ground and turn at the ankle. And again, if you want to have another variation of that, feel free to lift that leg up and make circles. And switch. Beautiful. And rest that foot on the ground slowly. Shift the weight to the other side. Press that heel on the ground and rotate. And shift again. Switch that rotation. Good. All right, let's go ahead and spread those legs out just a little bit more. We're going to point one toe to the side, and we're just going to go ahead and bend down in your area of comfort. You can keep both knees, you can bend both knees, but just go ahead and put your chest to your thigh. And if you want to optimize that stretch, pull your chin up and feel the stretch in the hamstring. Grab the ankle, chest to the knee, chest to the thigh, pull the head back, feel the stretch. Remember, work in your area of comfort, don't force it. Don't try to pull it, just breathe with it. Just let it relax. Inhale and exhale. And switch sides. Slowly switch sides. And both hands on the ankle. Chest down to the thigh, head up as much as you can and sink into it and breathe. And relax. Go ahead and climb up the body slowly. Use your legs. Put your hands and climb up the body. So you don't put extra stress on your lower back. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and work them hips. Woo, doggy. Bless the living God. Look at me. This feels good. And switch. Beautiful. Okay, right there where you stand, let's go ahead and pull the head to one side. Now looking up. And release the head and pull it to the other side. Not too hard, just feel. And breathe. Kind of like you resting your hand there. You ain't got to pull. Just kind of rest your hand there. You can feel just that stretch right there in the neck. And breathe. And relax that. Now let's go ahead and rotate that head all the way around in a circle. Slowly. Nice big circle. And reverse. Oh, yeah. Ah. Very good. And relax. Let's go ahead and share energy with one another. Hands up at the chest at the heart chakra. And share. Exhale. And receive. Pull the love back to you. Inhale. And share. And receive. Go ahead and relax the arms and shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Share. Exhale. And receive. Pull it in. Back straight. Share. And receive. The idea is when you push forward, you want to keep that back straight. Don't lean forward with it. Keep that back straight. And receive. And when you pull back, don't lean back. Just stay straight. Share. Exhale. And receive. And share. And receive. All right, hold on 1 second. Hey, baby, come on. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and bring the energy up from Mother Earth. And inhale. And stretching to the heavens and circling out, combing outside of your energy bubble, slightly bending your knees as you exhale and comb the inside of the internal organs. Inhale all the way up. And exhale it out. Back, straight, relax. And inhale. Stretching up and out. Nice stretch. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And inhale through the nose. Mama Tukes, you had the most amazing wingspan. My God. And exhale. I tell you, that wingspan. Woo, God. Nothing but love in them arms. And inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's transition into ward off. Circle out. And circle in. Shifting at the waist, turning at the hips. And shift. And turn. And shift back. And turn. Keep the back straight. Shift. And turn back straight. And shift backward. and turn. Your back should stay in the same position, straight and erect, not leaning forward and not leaning backwards. Exhale and inhale. And let us go ahead and gather ourselves, bring it in, and switch sides. And exhale. And relax. Turn to the front and brush knee. Brush knee is going ahead and one hand down, other hand up. And switch. Exhale. All right. We're going to create the energy ball and switch to the other side. Exhale. Good. And create an energy ball on the other side. And breathe and exhale. Good. And relax. Go ahead and shake it out. Let's energetically go ahead and wipe down. Head, arms inside and out, upper torso, midsection, glutes, pelvis area, legs inside, outside. Off the feet into Mother Earth so that energy can be sequestered, return back to you 100-fold in its timing and use for another season. And now we are about to transition into our next section.
Give me 1 minute.
All right,
Or
yeah,
less.
I'm
Or
gonna
less.
set up on this side too. Get you some water. All right, class. Hold on 1 second. Did you get? All right, as promised, we are coming here live with a guest speaker. I'm about to share my screen.
Yippee.
So I introduce to you the amazing, the one and only, the Hippolyta,
Oh my God.
the goddess of all goddesses, my best friend and wife and business partner, Dr.
Okay, thank you.
Doula.
Thank you. He's so ridiculous.
As the
I was,
crowd cheers.
I
Yippee.
was planning to be. Oops, I'm sorry, babe. I was planning to be in the house
Yeah, like
in
that.
our home, but he asked me. Well, he didn't ask me. He said, "Come on out," and then I yelled at him, "I ain't coming outside." Then I was like, "I can be kinder than that," so I'm out here. So why am I here, Coach?
Well, Dr. was here to share with us more than a newfound discussion, a combination of solutions as a teacher
Oh my gosh.
within this 3D realm. And I'm just so excited for this opportunity for her to share with us.
It says it's hooked up to your phone, right? You said it was unstable, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, that means I need to stop playing with it.
Okay.
An opportunity for people to have personal autonomy with their relationship with creation, with God, with universe, whatever you name it. So I've noticed in my own personal life and walk how religion or relationship with God has been so tough to navigate. And I think from my personal experiences, because we always thought that there was, one certain way. And so I'm gonna allow Dr. Doula to share with her personal testimony and an app that she has created to assist people to go to freedom. Go
Yeah.
to freedom.
So hello. Can I stop share for a minute?
Yes.
Okay. You'll be able to sit it back for a
And I
minute.
got this, yeah.
Yeah, I barely know how to use that.
Mhm.
Okay. So hello.
Good
And
morning.
good morning. I'll do this way so I don't have to remember. I will. Oh, none of it. Okay. So I'm really excited.
Views up there too.
Okay, that's what I want to see. Be able to, so I'm not looking sideways. Okay, there it is. I'm really excited about this. I've been working on some things for a very, very long time and just not necessarily been done or felt like I was done. This app is one of them. So for a little background for me, I'm one of those people, I say I was born under the pews of a church. He wasn't. But so he has all these other experiences in life and whatever. But all I ever wanted was to have a relationship with God. I was raised in a Baptist church, but my mother was Methodist, so I had experience in AME, and then I had experiences when I went away to college with, different um holiness and Pentecostal churches and even my mother would expose me to Lutheran, Episcopalian, Anglican churches, Catholic churches. She would expose us and we would go visit friends of hers and we would go be a part of different things on various Sundays, just to support whatever was going on with her. But one of the things that happened with me over time, I realized that I was one of those who kind of thought that every time I encountered a new belief, especially growing up as a Christian girl, that I was supposed to find a way to include it.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to find a way to take this belief and that belief. So all the beliefs about baptism, all the beliefs about salvation, all the beliefs about God, all the beliefs about the Trinity, all the beliefs about the this. I thought that I was supposed to find a way to make them all fit. And I didn't understand for a long time that it was just too much. I didn't know, but what it made me was like a shapeshifter. So when I would go into a situation, I would feel out, okay, what do these people believe? And that's what I would give them. And okay, well, what do these people? Okay, I'll give them that. So if they were really charismatic, I could be very charismatic. If they were very, solemn, then I knew how to be that way. I just fell into whatever people needed, but it still plagued me that I was speaking to people and everybody felt like this is the way and made really big deal. This is the way that you're supposed to believe. I didn't realize how much it affected my life. So, winding it forward to now, I in February I was with a friend. She was starting her own ministry and had a book reading, and I said, "I'll go with you, girl. What kind of whatever we gonna read?" Because honestly, I'll tell you what I decided was I won't have no part to nothing. I decided I didn't want to deal with church stuff anymore. I know way more about church than I want to. I've seen behind the veil. Okay. I know what the stuff that happens that nobody else knows about. It was just too much. It's too much. I don't want to be bothered. But I still was running into people that felt like they had the way to do something. And when I participated with my friend, it's just supporting her, saying, "Girl, yeah, I'll be there. I'll support what you're doing." I found out I got triggered and I didn't know I would get triggered. I got triggered dealing with those mindsets again. And this is how you know you got the Holy Spirit in your life. No, well, all of us, the Spirit of God is in our life. And no, this is how you're supposed to be baptized. And no, this is what's right about women in ministry. No, women aren't allowed in ministry. No, and I started and I got triggered. And one day I woke up and I felt Spirit say to me, write down every belief you've ever heard over your 50 plus years of life. And I just went to my computer and said, I believe that the Bible is the inherent word of God. I believe that the Bible is only a code that you can live by, but there are mistakes in the Bible. It's a good reference book. I believe that so and so. I believe this is who Jesus was. I believe the so and I ended up with this list on a spreadsheet of all these beliefs that I had heard. I went forward and all of a sudden I started grouping them together. I was like, wow, I ended up with an app. It took me a little bit of time to create it, to figure out. I sent it out to some people. They were like, no, no, no. One of the things I did initially is I just let them choose one thing that they believe. Can you pull it up for me now? I was just choosing one thing that I believed. And they started giving me feedback and they were saying, no, I got more than one belief about that. I got more than one belief about this. I got more than one belief about the other. And so I made this app. Is it okay if I show them the
Mhm.
and so the first thing I did, I don't know why I made the app, but I decided that I was going to put it in different languages of the places I had visited, people that I had connection with all over the world. So the first one is English, of course. But the next one is Amharic. It is the Ethiopian language. It is the language of even the Bible. It is the Coptic Christians have over there and use over there. Spanish, and then isiZulu is this one of the more dominant South African languages. And so I had people that I love and care about all over the world translate for me. Of course, I didn't have to do it that way, but I really wanted to make sure that Google Translate didn't mess this up. So I actually had people that were like, "How can I help you? How can I help you?" And so one of the coolest things is it's in 4 languages. I won't show that and everything, but I want to share with you. I just want can I show
Yeah.
show the
Mama Tooks also has the link, so
it does.
that's
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Okay.
You sign on to it, Mama Tooks. Okay, don't worry
Okay, don't
about
worry
it.
about
Just keep watching
So
the screen.
I just want to show you. Of course, it's going to look different on your phone, but the survey in English. So what we end up getting, you tell like I call myself whatever, and all of these beliefs that we have I have favorite ones, but even like belief number 2, I believe heaven and hell are places you go after you die. I believe heaven and hell are states of mind you experience while living on earth. I do not believe in a physical heaven or hell. Somebody could say one or more of those, but you do it and you can add your own belief. Somebody else might say, well, I don't see it that way, either of those ways. And it goes down and it has all of these just questions. You can answer it, you can leave it blank. This one is about baptism. The next one is about the Holy Spirit. And it goes down. There's some questions in here that have to do with sex. Like, it's sexual activity. There are Christians that have their beliefs about whether sexual activity outside of marriage or whatever. And it has a space for their beliefs. So that's the whole whatever. When you finish, it compiles it all together for you. It goes through, you answer what you want to, you don't answer what you don't want to, but that's not my favorite part. My favorite part is how it compiles it. And now my newest favorite part.
Well, to share with
Okay,
them
I'm sorry.
as it compiles it, what does that mean?
When it compiles it, what it does is may I mark this on yours?
Mhm.
Okay. So like if I choose something here, and I believe pastors and preachers and priests and other church leaders should be held in high honor and respect as messenger of God's people. Somebody else might say, I believe they are God's people who should be held to higher standard because they have great influence. Somebody else said, no, you just treat them like you treat everybody else. Okay. So let's say that I said, okay, I believe you just treat them like you do everybody else. And I might have another belief, and just to be silly, I'm gonna say, and buy them cake. So that's the thing. I'm just doing that. Whatever you mark on here as your, I believe it is the mandate of every Christian to evangelize. Somebody else said something else. I don't believe Christians are obligated to seek or convert others to Christianity. Because that's a belief too. Just like some people feel the role of Christians is to seek souls, to win souls to Christ, and the way they love, through the way they live and love others. Let's say I said, okay, I believe this one and this one. What that ends up meaning is I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom because there are 33 different things. They show you the progress as you go along. And just those 2 things that I marked, okay? This is what it does. It pulls you here and it says, this is my personal theology. I am Eugene Mason. Whatever you put as I call myself, like I think I put for myself, I call myself a once in a lifetime experience. Whatever it says, it's going to come up. But I want to show you what it does. Where it says leadership, it said, okay, buy them cake. I believe pastors and preachers and priests, and they should, da da da. It takes your responses. I believe the role of Christians is to do whatever. And whatever your response is what comes down here. That means that if you type something in, it's going to show up. It's just what you believe. It's not, it don't have, it might not come out saying Baptist. It might not come out saying Unitarian. It might not come out saying Catholic. It will come out with basically what this says, my personal theology. It is what I believe. Me, nobody else. And that, for me, when I first did it, I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so happy. But I didn't feel like I could really release it yet, and I didn't know why. Fast forward from March to here, my gosh, is that long? That's 4 months. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've gotten into AI. And I do AI images. I tell people, envision yourself in your wildest dream. And I help people create. I didn't pull anything up for that I would have shown, but I help create. You know how people will say, I have a vision board and they put themselves in a new car, new house, or whatever, but it ain't them. It's whoever the blonde hair, blue eyed person is, and in the car, and it's whoever, da da da. Well, I put you in the car, I put you in the house. Show me what your house look like. So you can look at it and say, that's my next iteration. That's me.
Can you email me a couple of images? I can pull it up on my email.
Okay, I'll do that.
I
Oh, I did it in WhatsApp. I don't know if you have WhatsApp on here though.
do.
Okay, well, it's on WhatsApp. But yeah, I don't know if you want to show everything I done sent you on
No,
WhatsApp.
it would be on, you sent it for me right there,
Yeah,
right?
but you got, okay, push here, and then hopefully you can see the pictures. I'm gonna pass
Oh,
by
yeah.
all of those. And okay, right here.
You ready for this, Mama Toots? And for the whole world that's watching this video?
Oh my gosh. So
I'm ready.
this is an image I created with AI. I love the beach scene. I love the background. I love that, all of those.
Yeah!
You can't
Beautiful, beautiful.
be doing all of that. This, I don't know what I was doing. I
Mama
was
Toots, look
playing
at
with
that.
a hat. I
He
don't know
can
what
applaud his queen if he want to.
I put myself on the beach. I don't know why she's pregnant behind me, but I like the beach scene. This was just a plain one. Oh, I don't know what you did with the other ones that you really like though. I must not have sent them to you. I'll send them to you so you can
They might be in there.
they're not in here.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so let me go back
Hold
from this.
on.
No, go back from this.
I am.
Go back from this.
No, they probably be.
No.
My name.
Okay, they in the family one, but you always got to watch with the boys. Babe, you go into the family group. The boys do stuff and say stuff.
Okay.
You putting all our business, babe. Why? This is
Breakfast, yummy.
Watch this.
okay. All right, him.
Look at that.
So for me, for example, babe, oh my goodness.
I
Anyway.
want one of those.
This one, it represents the part of me that feels like a wisdom bearer. It represents the part of me that feels like I want to. How can I work with you here? That feels like it wants. I want to help lead the way, show people the way. I've never initiated into any African traditional.
Goddess, Queen, Mother. Mama Toots.
Sir. I have never initiated into any African traditional religion. However, I have been in environments where I was welcomed into spaces in a way where I knew I was learning from those individuals. And what I was given was pieced together. And this is like, I call her the initiate. She's the wisdom bearer. She's the one that went through the process. Let me see. This one. I love this one.
Mama Toots, could you see yourself in different images, just touching the universe with the expanded view of who you are?
So this one is all the things
Yes.
that are special. AI is special. So I'm still have to finagle, but ALM are my initials, Andre Little Mason. And in there, the are the things that I hold most dear. Like you can see at the bottom is homeschooling. I homeschooled my kids for almost 15 years. Family life, balance, marriage. It was supposed to say childbirth over there, but it didn't come out. It was supposed to say motherhood, but there's spirituality, there's marriage. Those are things that I hold dear. And so this image to me is like, these are the things that I speak about. This is what I create. And when I look at it, it's like, okay, I feel like it gets embodied a little bit. I'm sorry.
Right there. Show that one.
You want me to show the beach one?
And the water.
Oh my gosh. This is his favorite. Pull over. You go stop yelling this morning. It's 8:52. Right. This is just one. I look at her and I'm reminded, because sometimes I get really serious. I get serious and I get so serious that I forget to be playful and flirty and things like that. And to me, she reminds me, hey girl, relax. Hey girl, relax, have fun. Be flirty, be fun, be playful. That's what she reminds me of. This one?
Yes.
Okay. This one is, I say that I'm surrounded by all of my ancestors.
My God, today.
I feel surrounded. This is what it feels like to me when I hear my guides talk to me, guide me, lead me. This is what that feels like. That's a visual to me. So when I see it, I'm reminded that I'm not figuring this out by myself. I am surrounded. I have this one. I don't know what this one is. I forgot what my boys call this one. But this one is also, there's a little playfulness to it, but it's like it's the more mature woman, but she still has a little something with her. And I love it when I see her face, when I see just you know, and that one represents my, it represents that I love to look at the heaven and consider the heavens and the planets and all the energies that they represent.
Wait till you see the next one, Mama.
This
T.
is his favorite, I think. Yeah. Sir, 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 sir. Thank you.
Woo!
And
Oh, my.
this one I just call is the divine mother, the moon in her hand. She is the divine mother.
You know what?
So
While you're saying this, don't touch
don't
it.
touch it. Okay.
I want to hear Mama Tukes speak, because you know we talk about on Divine Body and Mind Gathering about feeling tones, not being good, not trying to be someone is always seeking to feel good,
But wait.
but be good at feeling. How does,
Okay.
if you were putting yourself in these images and you were coming out, how would you feel about yourself? And what has this?
These images are beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful to me. And the one that touched me and brought tears to my eyes was the initiator. I don't know what about that particular picture that touched my spirit so hard that it brought tears to my eyes. And then the words that Dr. Doula used to describe them, or describe this picture of being the one who have taken the target for, the people in front of you. Somebody told me years ago I would be the one who would take the fiery darts for the people behind me. And as soon as I saw that picture and heard your definition of what you see in that picture, it just like, it's beautiful. I can see myself in a lot of these images. And what I wrote down, I'm going to have to hook up with Dr. Doula real soon.
It's my new passion, along with I have so many, but it's my newest passion. It's the thing that the thought of helping people see themselves. Sometimes we just like, I see myself, yeah, oh, what a cute picture I took that time or whatever. But to see myself and to say, oh my gosh, that's you, girl. And in this one,
Yeah.
you're the you're out here activating people. You're out here, you went and learned so that you could help other people. When I look at these images, sometimes I just stare at them. I showed them to my children and they were like, Ma, that's you. That's
Yeah.
you. They saw it in all they were like, oh my gosh, it's you. And that was just a beautiful affirmation. I do want to show her a last thing, the NDA. Can you go out?
Yeah,
Stop.
because you could, I don't know, because you can go into
No. I just want
the
to
question and answer. So take
close
your
that,
time.
take that out, because you're showing all the little.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to show you the newest thing. And it was when I did this that I said, back to what your point just was, the initiate, I get it. The initiator, the one who's activating people, the one, I get it. I look back, I told you how I got here. I loved God from when I was 7 years old. And so anything they told me, if they said, God, I don't want you to do this, God, I want you to do this, I did it. I just want to, what does God want? One of the hardest things for me was when I was 7, after I had learned that God loved me no matter what. And then I learned about hell. And then I started hearing that there were things that I could do that would make God like turn away from me or be away from me. And as a 7-year-old girl, it devastated me.
Mhm.
It devastated me. I didn't even know. I didn't know. Like, I prayed when I was 7. I got baptized and was begging to, and they were like, she's kind of young. I was like, oh no, if y'all tell me that I got to get baptized to make God happy, I'll do it. I was all about making God happy. But I cried every night. I thought every night I had to repent of my sin. Jesus, repent of my sins. I want you to come in my heart. I would cry like I was on an altar. Okay. You would think that I was literally on an altar travailing. I would cry as this little girl till my sisters told my mom. And my mom said, oh, you just need to ask one time. And it was like, okay, but I continue to have these experiences of whatever. So what I was able to accomplish, I'm just gonna share this last thing. It just feels like everything came totally full circle. I could not be happier. And that's what I really wanted to share. Besides all the other stuff that I'm doing to help people see themselves, I told my husband I want people to be free. And I created something that as a young girl and a young woman, if it was available to me, I only can imagine how differently I would have lived my life if I understood that there is no one way. If I truly understood, I think I said right. Oh no, I didn't. Um, I want to read this one line before I go further. It says, my experiences with God affect how I see God as a believer, a disciple, a Christian, creator. A Christian creator has been revealed to each of us in ways that are best known to us individually. My relationship with the great I am is unique and it's a personal one, unlike any other among the almost 8 billion people on the planet. My personal theology is influenced by my family, my culture, where I live and have lived, how I was raised, my education, my exposure, my expertise, etc. My relationship with the Most High is one of a kind. And so I was looking for a way more than just saying, hey, write your belief. I realized when I was sharing it, asking people to look at it, that some people say, well, I don't know what I believe about baptism. I ain't never really paid attention. Or I don't know what are you talking about? What do you believe? Well, I know that some people walking around and saying, you're not even a Christian. You ain't saved if you ain't baptized like this. And I needed something to fill in the gap. And so I'm introducing Andy AI. So this is an AI assistant that I have developed and created to communicate the way I communicate when I'm talking to people going through crises of their faith, uh, feeling fear about things, feeling all these things, but feeling everything but the love of God, and not feeling free to love, not feeling free to be, not feeling the freedom that I believe Creator wants us to have. So it says, ask Andy, and say, hi, my name is Andy, and I have vast knowledge about spiritual and religious practices from all over the world, because that is me. It's really hard to put the genie back in the bottle when I've been around the world to different countries and seen them worship and praise and whatever the same God, but with other stuff. And I couldn't figure out, how do I tell these people that you can't tell people that they are saved or not, and that these people, and how can I tell this one, and now I don't have to. Whether you are exploring, deconstructing, or reconstructing your Christian faith, ask me, Andy AI. So I am going to clear you out to start over, Ray. Okay. And I like to use this example because, okay. So the options are, tell me arguments for and against a Christian belief I have. It could be whatever. It could be sex outside of marriage. It could be, like I said, baptism. It could be colonization, like that it didn't benefit. It could be a controversial whatever arguments. Like, so for those that want to get into apologetics and want to focus on arguing with people and defending, why do we have to do that? Here you go. You want argue with Andy AI. Okay, have that discussion, but stop being out here hurting people. Give me, or you can say, give me an accurate historical information and context about a Christian perspective. So it's going to add then, okay, here's the historical context about it. The next one says, play the role of the devil's advocate and confront an uncommon belief I have. So you could put something in there and say, challenge me about what I believe. Some people want to feel stronger. The whole point of this is to feel more confident in whatever it is you believe.
Can we test it?
Okay. And then I have my own thoughts and questions. Let's chat. So which one, Coach? Which one you want to do?
I have my own thoughts and questions. Line 4 for 400, Bob.
Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna put in, because I like this one, just as a general, women, oops, that's not how you spell women, in ministry. I have a lot of friends that deal with that. And so we're just going to ask Andy AI and see what Andy AI has to say about women in ministry. And okay, go ahead. So Andy AI is going to get you started. Absolutely. In some Christian traditions, women can be ministers, pastors, or priests, while in others, they cannot. Supporters of women in ministry often point to female leaders in the Bible like Deborah, Phoebe, and Juana.
Junia.
Junia, thank you, honey. See, you know, I don't think I've ever heard her
Yeah,
name.
we learned that in
Some
a deacon class.
see, come on, Deacon. Some Christian denominations, like United Methodist Church and the Episcopal Church, have long embraced women in ministry. However, other traditions like Roman Catholicism and other conservative Protestant groups restrict leadership roles to men based on specific interpretations of certain biblical passages. It is important to consider diverse perspectives and cultural practices of Christians worldwide on this topic. Now, the first thing is, this is just a snapshot. And so if I was this woman, this young woman in my 20s and 30s and even 40s, who was like, one person say this, one person says that, I would love to have a place to come and say, can you tell me? But as it says on the screen, there is more to explore about this topic. Click Ask Andy right here to chat with Andy AI about your beliefs and keep the history of your conversation.
Can I press it?
You can press it, Coach.
Hiya.
Oh, you're not even signed into your thing. Can you sign into your Google? Log into it. Can you just push it? Yeah. Oh, man. It's not going to let you. I don't want you to do that on the screen. I'm going to unshare while you do that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop the share so he can. I forgot you did my. Anyway, so on the app, it's just a very basic kind of thing. It's just on the app, it's just like, okay, let me see what the general little blurb is. And then it says, okay, but let's go further. Let's go further if you want to. For those that are
right here, right. And here.
You got to go back and push it again. Oh, it's there. Okay, share again. Come back down here. To the right. And I love this because I have to show you something. And this is the part that is me. This is the part that is me. And this is the part that makes me most excited. When I share with people, I always am trying to say, hey, but in Africa, in South Africa, hey, but when I went to Ethiopia, hey, but when I did whatever, and it just becomes a lot of work for me. So I've created this assistant and the AI to be a companion that can go deeper than it will on that little screen. And it'll keep, like if you a researcher, your own personal beliefs, it'll keep the record of it like it does in ChatGPT. All right. So the options here go a little different. It's like, offer me evidence in favor of a belief I have. Offer me evidence against a belief I have. Is it true that? And if so, provide evidence. And then there's this extra thing that's not on the app, that is Christianity and metaphysics. And so, Mama Toots, tell me which one to pick.
Put women in ministry again.
I want to click one. Okay, so I'm gonna click one first. Tell me pick one first. I just wanted to see how it works.
Offer me evidence in favor of a belief I have.
All right. And so it's going to say, great, let's build evidence in favor of a belief you have. Please tell me, what's the belief you'd like to support? Once I know, I'll pull together the scripture, I'll do this, and look whose name is in there. And I'll get you some metaphysical teachings like those from Coach Jean and Dr. Doula of Harmonic Connections Plus and spiritual practice. Come on, all right? So now we're going to put women in ministry, and we're going to see what it decides to pull up. It does, right. As you know, it does whatever. Look what it did. Now let's just assume that you were really trying to get your hand. See, that's why I don't use it. I'm gonna use this. I couldn't find it. There's Junia, your Junia. See, I don't even remember her name.
It gives you scripture.
It gives you this. If this is your thing and you really want to have the support, you say argue in favor of this for me. It gives you that. It gives you early church history. It gives you, look at this, because this is what Dr. Doula does. African and indigenous Christian views. Among the Yoruba in Nigeria, spiritual leadership is often held by both men and women. Come on now. Where else you gonna go and see somebody acknowledge that? Where you gonna go?
In South Africa.
In South Africa, many women serve as prophets and healers in Zionist and apostolic churches.
In Mexico,
indigenous Christianities, women serve as curanderas, spiritual healers. Where did you see that? And co-leaders in Catholic and Protestant expressions. Where are you going to find that? Who's talking about that? You see that? And then metaphysical teachings by Coach Jean and Dr. Doula. The Ori, the inner divinity, or spiritual head in Yoruba cosmology is given to all people, regardless of gender. It connects each person directly to God's purpose. Vibrational frequencies from metaphysical topics suggest that when women step into leadership with love, clarity, and alignment, they elevate the spiritual environment just as powerfully as men. Eugene Mason, oh my God. And then it summarizes. But let me just read how it summarizes. So it's like, look, here's the summary. Scripture shows multiple women in leadership. Church history remembers female apostles and deacons. African and indigenous traditions value women's spiritual authority, and metaphysical teachings affirm divine callings beyond gender. Would you like to help? This is me. This is. It said, would you like help exploring the arguments against women in ministry as well for comparison? Or would you like to go deeper in one of these views? And by the way, if you're interested in knowing more about your personal beliefs, check out the My Personal Theology app.
I love it.
I am tickled because this is
ask anything.
Ask anything. And I just want to thank you for even listening to me talk about it, because this really makes me happy. This is my heart.
Wait, Mama.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mama Toots. He told me to slow down.
Did you think you might have had a question, or did you? Because this is the part where we have question and answer. I'm glad we catching this on live, so it's recorded.
No, I don't have a question. I'm just, thanking God and the Creator for hearing my thoughts and my prayers earlier this week.
Which were what?
I need a new space. I just told my sister the other day I need new friends.
Wow.
And I was kidding, but actually I was really serious. And she said, you need new friends. I said, yeah. I said, I need people that's about life, about living, about giving, about being out in the world doing something. I say, this is not working for me, what I'm doing now.
Wow.
I'm just surviving as far as a personal and social life goes. I say, I need to do more, and I want to do more because I know I can do more.
Yes.
And I just said that this week. I need new friends. Maybe it's not friends that I need. I just need new things to break up my mind and open it up so I can explore and move forward and honestly and truly become the name that was provided to me. And I'm just so excited about this today. And like I tell Coach every Sunday, it never fails. This session answers something that has happened or that I asked about in the previous week before we get to this day. And today is no different than any other Sunday. So at this time, I really don't have any questions. I'm just in awe. I'm grateful. I love you guys more than you will ever know. And I'm so grateful that you take the time to pour into me, not just me, but anybody who wants to be poured into. I'll never forget the first day this started. Never will I forget.
Wow.
And I thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
And you will be hearing from me real soon.
just love it so much. My husband was like, "You've never really." I've always had a drawback, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't go full. I would get a piece, and then I was like, "Oh, but I can't go yet." And I literally was playing around with this, and I felt spirit say to me, I was like, "Babe, this weekend, I'm not gonna cook for you. I ain't cooking for you. Ain't nothing. God said He gonna help me do this thing this weekend." And I just woke up.
I thought she was just gonna start at Mama Tooth. This woman went ahead and
God said,
finished.
God told me I will show you. And I laid in that bed yesterday, looking at the sky and the ceiling, and was like, I see the pieces. I can't, I don't know how to put them together. Because I see, like, you remember the old flow charts where you have
Yeah.
like this flows to that. That's how
Yes,
I
yes,
see.
yes.
That's how I see. I see flow charts. And I was like, how do I connect it though? But what do I say? And then I would sit there and lay back, watch some movie. I'm like, Lord, I don't know how this is gonna happen. And when I tell you stuff started just falling into place, and sometime a few hours ago, because he told me, come on, I said, I ain't coming outside. I just woke up a few hours ago after being asleep for 3 hours. But I was like, no, I have to go outside because I am so excited. This is what I started crying this morning. I told him, I said, I just want to help people.
Yes.
And when people can really see stop letting folks stop arguing about foolishness.
Yes.
Go to freedom. Get your
Go to
freedom.
freedom.
So whether it's my personal theology app, because I have another one that I'm working on that I've done as well. It's called the Power Couple app. But whether and the quizzes and stuff I've created with that, I'm gonna go back. That's what I'll be working on today. God's gonna bless me again to do an AI companion and an assistant for that. Because what I started with at first, oh my God, I was like, this ain't it, Lord. I don't know what to do. But but whether it's my personal theology app, whether it's the AI, seeing yourself in your dreams, seeing yourself beyond the limit. Because my husband, I hear him telling all the time. I hear Coach. We talk about it all the time. You don't know, your mind doesn't know the difference between whether you're awake and asleep. If you dream and your heart is racing because you've been chased in your sleep, your body is responding because the same sensory organs are telling you what is real. If you can look and say, this is real. I see, that's why vision boards exist. That's why people do them. Because when you do them, you start seeing yourself different. You see yourself in a way that you haven't seen yourself before. And that is whether it's my personal theology app, whether it's seeing yourself, envisioning your dreams with the AI.
We got to put my personal theology apps and the Power Couple one on our link trees. It's probably on yours. I got to put on mine.
Anyway, I thank you for listening to me today because
I thank you for sharing.
I know, and just so you know, when you say I need some new friends, I need something different, I resonate with that because there are things I wanted to do for a long time. I served my husband and my children above myself for almost 30 years. 30 years.
Yes.
Listen at the amen section, who got the most benefit from it. Listen at the amen section. 30 years. And, to me, it was hard. It was tough to find myself. And I've been working on that now since we moved from Chicago. Like, I'm looking for myself. It's just so hard to see her.
Yes.
I know it's and I'm in my 50s now, right?
I'm almost in my 70s. I'm still looking for her.
Do you see? And I'm saying to myself, like, wait a minute. My kids, it's like they tell you about dead now. Ain't they what they tell you, that it's if you didn't figure it out by whatever age. And this is the last thing I'm gonna tell you. You will appreciate this, Mama Toots. So I started working with the AI stuff. Some of it successfully, some of it not so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working with it. And when I started being successful and when I saw those images,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw myself,
Mm-hmm.
I started to cry. But the reason why, I said, God, I thought them decades of me serving my family that I was missing out on all the good stuff. I thought You know, because it's a lot that's happened in the past 30 years. I've
Yeah.
been married for over 30 years. It's a lot that's happened. You know, when I met him, we weren't on the internet, weren't on social media. We weren't doing none of that. And I would see people doing stuff. And I'm like, I missed everything. And then a few years ago, AI came out. I used it a little bit, whatever. But when I tell you, God showed me one day, I started being successful with it. And God said, I didn't forget about you.
Mhm.
And and this is the analogy I'm going to tell you that I was shown. I was shown an imagery, and it's the same for you. God said, you thought you was like the helper, the one helping out at the big family reunion picnic, and you done helped everybody. You helped set up the tables. You helped make sure everybody had their food. You went and bought ice when it ran out. You know, you the helper. You making sure
Mhm.
everybody else is good.
Mhm.
And then when you go to the table to get you a plate, it's the corners with the macaroni, the hard, crusty part. It's the bottom of the chicken got soggy because everything is just leftovers. Everything is leftovers. It's been sitting out now. It's been sitting out for 3 hours. It don't, you know, taste the same. It don't, and you get the plate. You say, God, it's okay. Because all I was doing, I just want to be a servant. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll serve people. I don't mind serving, Lord. I'm here to, I'm a helper. I'm a servant. And you say, go for some, somebody sees you and says, what are you doing? I think it's unstable. Did you turn your phone off? Is it still on? Just as you about to walk off with that plate of leftovers, somebody sees you and says, wait a minute, what are you doing? Don't eat that. Girl, I got you a plate before everything started. We got you a plate. I got you 2 plates. I got that special stuff you really like that ran out an hour and a half ago. I got you some. I put it in the fridge so yours is cold because I know you like it cold. I got 2 plates in the back. You got the good stuff. I got your favorite piece of meat. I got your, you know, whatever your thing, I made a plate just for you. And God said that to me. God said, I didn't forget about you. While you serving, while you out here giving yourself, that they say, you know, you're supposed to build your career in your 20s. I was the people that I started with my smart self, they were getting like 20-year awards for being in their positions. I was still at home taking care of my family. Well,
Mm.
when, you know, he breathed with. So I was up after going to bed at 2:30. I'm waking up at 4:30 because that's when he's up breathing. And I stayed up until 2:30 because that's when that youngest boy like his. I'm just anytime I'm doing something, I'm thinking about everybody else. Because I got you to go. I didn't forget about you. Not yet. I got you the good stuff. Mama took.
The screen is froze.
You got the good. Uh-oh. Let's see. We might be coming back on.
I hear you.
You hear us? Okay. There it is.
Oh, there you are.
I was saying, Mama Toots got us to get back. All we have to do is get in alignment. The good stuff, the stuff we like, all that serving, all that helping everybody else, all doing for everybody. and looking and thinking that we got to get the scraps, because that's what we always do. We serve everybody else. Then we come and we say, oh, I'll help you. I got
Mhm.
it. God said, not so. I got you a plate in the back. And when I
All
looked
right.
at what AI was for me it was AI. And I'm a tech girl. My mother was the first person to teach me computer programming in the 80s. She had a master's in it.
Her mom was going to be a part of that hidden colors,
Hidden Figures.
hidden figures.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to encourage you. We got a good plate in the back. We ain't forgotten. God said, not so. And every new iteration of who we are, I served my family with joy. When I was
Mhm.
homeschooling them 13 years, I didn't know. People was like, how are you doing that? It felt right to me.
Right.
Every season felt right to me. We got another season. It's something else that's feeling right to me. It's something else that's feeling right to you. We are not forgotten just because we've had a servant heart for so long. There is something that's supposed to light up our lives and our hearts. And thank you for listening to me, because my heart is full. I'm so grateful. Like I really thought that I was like, oh, I guess I'll get back to just doing this and that. And God said, oh no,
Yeah. Yeah.
for you. And nothing wrong with what you did, but I've updated you, I've upgraded you, I got something new for you that's gonna feel right today, not what
Mhm.
felt right a decade ago.
That's what I need.
I believe the same for you. I would love to help you see yourself in your dreams. I would love, love, love to help you see yourself the way your Ori knows, the way your highest mind already sees.
Mm. I would love for that to happen as well.
So
Mama Tukes, we love you. Dr. Doula, thank you.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
I love you guys as well.
Love you.
We're going to take this opportunity to close off. Maybe Dr. Doula give me a moment.
Yeah, I'll leave you to do that. Oh,
Give me a moment to jump on my YouTube channel real quick and share what we talked about. I just wanted to close this out saying we love you, appreciate you. Don't forget to share with a friend about the My Theology app. Yes.
I will
there's a
not.
button there on the first home page where the languages are, where you can just share and then share it.
Yeah,
It
you
has a
can
little
save it on your phone too as an app too. Save it on your phone as an
Yeah.
icon. But anyway, be great. Be you, be great, and always remember to be authentically you.
I love you.
I love you more. You guys have an awesome day and a blessed week.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you. You'll hear from me soon. You too for my
Okay.
session.
I look forward to it.
Bye.
Talk to you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.